Let's take a look at the build here. So this is day number 2, and the build that we're seeing here is the build that we used day 1. I think overall I was fairly satisfied with how this was playing. Most notably, of course, we're not playing TB11, we're just on GWC and MTP. The reason to not play TB11 is that you don't really need it to do combos, and the only combo line that super benefits from it is the 1-card White Rabbit line. TB11 can also be a little bit bricky and not as good going second. I like having room for more hand traps and non-engine. The amount of hand traps we can play in this deck is insane, by the way. So we are playing 3 plus 2 is 5 plus 3 is 8 plus 1 is 9 plus 1 is 10 plus 3 is 13 plus 3 is 16. And if you count the Bestials, that's 17, 18. 16 to 18 hand traps while still having room for 3, 6, 9, 11 1-card starters is insane. Actually insane. Yeah, I think I like this build though. I think I like where it's at. I do want to test out some other extra deck options in the very near future. But I want to get to Master Rank first. And I'm just going to keep rolling with the build we've got. It's been doing pretty well for us, so let's just get right into it. Alright. Losing our first coin flip. Love to see it. But certainly doesn't mean it'll be impossible to win. Okay, we got Droll and Abyssial. Let's see if it'll end up being a mirror. Looks like it probably will be here. So I don't really foresee either of these hand traps being particularly good here, unfortunately. I'm wondering if I should even just save Droll for my turn if they have Maxi. So they set one, that's interesting. I wonder if this is TB11 or GWC. That's true, if they do go into an early Splash Mage, Magnum Hunt might actually not be horrible. But, oh, that is what they're doing. I don't think they had to there. Well, no, because they didn't have March Hare, right? Now, unless they target the White Rabbit. Oh no, the White Rabbit has already used the Banish effect. Okay, so, yeah, Magnum Hunt actually does get to put in some work here. Gonna banish the targeted monster. And of course, that means they can't summon. Which now means they need another body. They do still have their normal summon, which I'm a little worried about, but... Alright. Okay, they have Maliss and Underground, so they do get to keep going here. Banishing Chessy Cat. Should probably March Hare during the end of their main phase here, right? We can March Hare, banish White Rabbit to special both White Rabbit set. I feel like there's like no reason not to. Could depend on what their end board looks like though. I mean, if we're gonna do it, wouldn't it have been better to have done it earlier, right? Okay, so they're on TB11, but it's not what they set from hand earlier. This was the one they set from hand. Yeah, I'm gonna save Droll for my turn to play against Maxi if they have that. I guess I could have done it to stop their draws here, though. That was worth considering. I don't know, at the same time, what am I more concerned about? Their draws or Maxi? Probably Maxi. There is always Lancia. I still maintain I don't think it's right to main deck Lancia in best of one. But that doesn't mean people aren't doing it, of course. And as mentioned yesterday, if you are going to be doing that, main decking Lancia in Maliss for the mirror match, this is probably the best point in time to do it, but I don't think it's right now, and I think it's going to be less right moving forward after this weekend. They're thinking. I like that they're thinking so hard here. What are they thinking about? Okay, they're going in Elite Decoder. I wonder if they need a way... No, they already activated Red Man's Banish effect. They don't need a way to do that. Normal summon March Hare, sure. And then White Binder. Revive Elite Decoder. This is going to be GWC. If this isn't GWC, they can reset it. I bet this is, though, and they're going to reset it with White Binder. I think this is a mistake, right? To activate the White Binder here because you've already used the banish effect of all your Maliss cards. Yeah. Yeah, they shouldn't have activated White Binder here. Yeah, they're banishing Splash Mage. That's fine. Oh, interesting. Okay, so now they're setting GWC. So what is this, I wonder? Is this MTP? Wouldn't really make a difference because they would have access to MTP through White Rabbit on my turn anyway. Them having to set GWC off White Binder here is actually pretty good for me because now they can't reset it off the White Binder effect. And actually, if this is MTP, you could even make an argument that they should have MTP banished White Binder instead of what they did here. That way they could use GWC on my turn. Are they gonna go Firewall Pass? That is 100% fine with me. What does it say? Once per turn, you can target monsters, blah, 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 bounce them. Okay. They did have Max C. I'm glad I saved Droll, but they're using it against the one special summon right now, which is completely fine with me. I actually kind of want to set MTP here, and I could banish a monster on their turn. Like, I could banish the Firewall Dragon, potentially. Because I could still set GWC off of White Rabbit. Or should I just be safe and set GWC? Because I could always MTP later. I'll just set GWC. I'm thinking too much about it. Yeah, they also should have maxied earlier when I summoned Magnum Hut. Or when I activated March Hare. Like, either of those would have been pretty good. But I'll take it. Chessy Cat. Interesting. Okay. Alright, draw phase, GWC. That's fine. We're not chaining Druid Swarm to that because this doesn't target and it summons from Banish anyway. Also, I'm not trying to banish White Binder. That's what they want. Okay, for the White Binder, to banish a bunch of stuff from their graveyard. I'm glad they're doing this on my draw phase and not like trying to disrupt me mid-combo because they could have potentially done that with White Binder against like Splash Mage or something. Well, they'd probably do all this stuff earlier in the combo line. Okay, so they're gonna banish and summon a bunch of stuff. That's gonna have to be fine. Firewall can bounce one card? Yeah, one card. Yeah, this is all fine. It is true that playing during the main phase plays war into triple attack, but it's also just a much more effective use of your disruption. Maybe, I mean, to be fair, they know they're against a mirror match, so the white bind or graveyard banish really doesn't matter as much, which might be why they're doing it during draw phase. They didn't know if they didn't know that I was on Malice as well, then they should have probably saved this to wait and see what kind of a deck I'm on, because I think that's a little more important than playing around triple attack. But yeah, when they know I'm on Malice, to be fair, yeah, doing this during draw phase I think is fine. Okay. So at the end of all of that, the main thing that's really changed here is that they set. No, they didn't set MTP because they probably already have it face down. So the main thing that's changed here is that Firewall can now bounce a card. That's actually not that different from what the board was like before. Okay. How am I gonna start? I could start by turning one of these into Link Decoder and then banishing for Druid Swarm, and then I could link off Druid Swarm and force Firewall Dragon that way. Let's get rid of white. Let's link off White Rabbit so we can banish and summon and then set. That sounds good to me. Hey, what's up, Plushy Bell? They'll probably MTP banish my Druid. No, they're going to use it right now on Link Decoder. That is fine with me. That's also a fine target, I suppose. But I'm also definitely okay with them doing this like as their first action. You still have a couple of back row to deal with, but... Okay. Number of monsters co-linked. Okay. So we'll probably just go Druid Swarm, White Rabbit, Magnum Hut? Do we need Magnum Hut for... Well, no, we don't. Of course we don't need Magnum Hut for anything. I guess I'm more asking myself, is there a reason to keep March Hare on the field? It wouldn't be bad to keep a Malice monster in play to still be able to go into Malice monsters if we need to. So... Oh, you know what? We could make Lingeribo. I kind of want to make it that in a main monster zone. I could make Red Ransom and then Lingeribo. Maybe I'll try doing that. That might be a little bit greedy, but this also can search us. Yeah, you know what? I think this is fine. Oh, is it? Hang on. 2+ monsters including a Malice. So if I pick the Malice, then can I go? Okay, here we go. SP. We could have gone SP. I kind of would like to be able to battle. Well, battling directly might not necessarily come up, actually, now that I think about it. Okay, so they're probably going to bounce Red Ransom here, but then I can just chain one of my trap cards. And... Oh, you know what? I should have... That was really dumb of me. I should have bounced one of these and then banished Firewall Dragon, right? Well, no, I can banish one of these. No, I can't banish White Binder. I can banish Red Ransom. Oh, wait, they Firewall Dragon to add back their Maxi. Ooh, wait, I didn't even think about that. That's... Well, I have Draw Unlock Mode. Actually, I'm fine with that. Actually, if you're gonna do that, then I should definitely MTP now. I don't have to. Nah, I will. I could even banish March Hare, like I don't even have to banish Red Ransom right now. Although banishing Red Ransom right now would still be fine, I think. Ash is so fine here. I'm 100% okay with that. Get Maliss in the mirror. They're going to chain Maxi, they'll get one draw, then I'm going to droll them. I've already added off of Red Ransom, so I don't really care about droll at all at this point. Plus I have Malice and Underground in hand anyway. Oh, they're going to Dominus Impulse, interesting. Want to face up monsters, so I can't negate any card with that. That actually might mess me up pretty badly here. I'm gonna let this resolve for now. And then there's Maxi as well. Okay, so in that case, I think I will chain... I could chain GWC and then that would allow me to get the Red Ransom back onto the field. Let's do that. Oh, I don't even have to, right, because I set this last turn. I don't even have to banish a card in my field. Okay. You can still even normal summon Chessy Cat. Banish Malice in the mirror. But that's already activated its banish effect, so I kind of don't want to do that. I could still go into Lingaribo. I think I am actually going to do that right now, because then I can Malice in the mirror banish March Hare. Oh, that did give them a draw, though. If I wanted to use Chessy Cat to draw too, I'd have to give them another draw before drolling. That's gonna have to be fine. That was a misplay, though. I should have done this first. Also, time. I normal summoned? I did, okay. Let's add a Dormouse, why not? Okay. Oh, I've not activated the banish effect of Chessy Cat, that's worth noting, so I could still do that here. Let's make White Binder. I don't want to use Lingaribo though. Let's go Malice and Underground. I'm not gonna make it. Yeah, I'm so not gonna make it. I shouldn't even try to activate access code here. I'm just hoping they'll concede. Wow, and their last card wasn't even a trap card! Yep, timeout. Oh, rip! Dang, I think that was winnable without the time limit loss, though. I'm actually very certain that was winnable. Was that winnable from the point when the time limit loss hit, though? Because they would have negated access code. It would have gone down to 2,300. They even added Malice in the Mirror last turn, didn't they? And I didn't think about that. Shoot. I feel like there was a line. There had to have been a line to win that. I should have just popped their face down. That's what you know what? That's what I definitely should have done, was just pop their face down. They're only at 6,400. And honestly, I feel like if I wasn't like pressured for time, I probably would have thought to pop their face down, because I usually do prioritize that with access code. Although I did have Lingeribo up, so that might have given me false confidence. It really just would have remembered, or rather come down to if I would have remembered the Malice in the Mirror. Was I not under time pressure? But I should have remembered it either way, regardless if I'm under time pressure or not. That wasn't a bad game, though. That was pretty solid. I don't remember if they had March Hare or not, actually. I should have checked. Alright, winning the coin flip. We like to see that. This hand's really good. Doesn't really have a way to play through hand traps, though. I might draw one, though, here. Ugh, Lancia right off the bat! Brutal. Unfortunate. So, I don't really think there's anything I can do under Lancia at all here, right? Because I can activate this, but I won't be able to banish anything. Could you make a trap negate? Field spell and Spell Mage? What is Spell Mage? Or Splash Mage? But we can't banish cards because of Lancia, right? So we can't get another body because we can't banish cards. So I think I just have to set and pass. I mean, I could make the Lingeribo if I want a trap card negate. Do I think that's going to matter against a 60 card deck? Probably not. I could just banish my Chessy Cat off of the Malice in the Mirror F. Yeah, I'm just gonna pass here. I think Malice overall has been pretty good. Okay, so it is U-Bell. I wondered because of the sleeves. So we can negate a monster. Just negate this D-Lotus. Doesn't do anything, right? Actually, should I banish the White Rabbit in my hand? Because I could set a trap card that I could activate this turn. Like, I could MTP. Yeah, well. Now MTP won't get a banish, but I could search. Or potentially banish on my next turn. Sick. This is probably Imperm, by the way, right? But I think this is Imperm. Should I activate MTP now? No, that's fine. There's no need to. I could banish Chessy Cat and get a free search here. Nah, I'll wait. I could end up in a world where I'm like Links, I get a Link monster on board before they go Imperm, then I can chain MTP to the Imperm and get a banish one of their things. Got 2 Maliss and Underground, no reason not to toss one of them. Hey, there's the Imperm right there. Actually, you know what? I can use MTP to dodge... Oh, no, you know what? That won't dodge Imperm. But that's fine, because I can still just chain this and get a free search. It won't dodge Imperm because I don't actually banish a Maliss monster here, because this wasn't the same turn it was set. This also baits their Ash Blossom. Literally perfect. Now we only have one face-down card to worry about. I kind of don't know why they bother doing that, because I still have plays with what I have on board alone. I wonder... Let's see. Let's just go... I'm gonna go Maliss and Underground. On Dormouse. Okay, yep, that'll do it. So that's the thing about, like, Silver Bullet hand traps, right? They're not always necessarily auto wins. It's really easy to want to concede when you're the Maliss player and they hit you with Lancia right off the bat, because it feels like an auto loss, but the thing is, like, as mentioned at the top, we play like 16 to 18 hand traps. So even if you get hit with a Lancia, you've probably got some amount of interaction. Here it wasn't even a hand trap, we just had Maliss in the mirror. And yeah, this is also why knowing choke points and when to negate opponent stuff is good. Now, obviously, knowing to negate Samstar D-Lotus against Yubel isn't, like, super difficult knowledge, but yeah, it's still good practice. Yeah, there are ways for Maliss to play under Lancia as well. I just couldn't do it with that hand because my only extenders were Goldstark and Maliss and Underground, which, of course, both require banishes to do anything. But, yes, there are definitely combo lines you can do under Lancia. Hey everybody, Hexlex here. Thank you so very much for watching all the way to the very end of the video, which, by the way, is one of the best ways to support the channel. Speaking of supporting the channel, take a look at the names on screen. These are folks who've been so generous as to either join as a YouTube member or subscribe over on patreon.com/Hexlex to support. There's also perks for doing so. If you would like to see YouTube videos early, as well as some exclusive videos that get uploaded to YouTube, but for one reason or another I decide not to publish, definitely go ahead and hit that join button to see content early, as well as some exclusive content. If you're looking for more exclusive content, over on patreon.com, I upload exclusive videos that are not posted on YouTube just about every single day. Whether you choose to subscribe over on Patreon, join as a YouTube member, or simply continue to watch, your support is greatly appreciated. Thank you so very much. But for now, this is Hexlex. I am signing out, and I hope that you have a fantastic day.